Oh, y'all, let's see, let's see. No, no. Y'all, this is the new setup. I'm still in my office. Let me close my window. I think this is doing too much. Hold on, let me switch screen. See if that will make a difference. Yeah, that made a huge difference. Let's see. Y'all, bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, we might can do this. We might can do this. Let's see. How y'all doing? As y'all come in, please say hello. Hey, Abigail Morales, how are you? So I'm gonna get started here in a few minutes. Ugh. Y'all, I'm playing with my setup and I'm gonna tell y'all why. See what the color looks like. Let's see what the color looks like. Hey, Dream Kenya. You say you got home just in time. What's up, y'all? So I'm playing with the setup today because, hi, Diane. One of the other content creators, Mom Ambition, told me that if I go on, that I could only allow subscribers to comment. And then I saw that I couldn't do it on my phone though, which was crazy. So I had to go onto my computer. I don't use my computer a lot for a lot of things. I try to mostly do everything on my phone. I don't know. So we shall see. I hope everybody's had a good day. If y'all know Dazzle, y'all know I got my ice water. I'm thirsty today. Thirsty. So I'm a little bit early today. So y'all talk to me. Can y'all hear me good? Tell me if y'all can hear me good. Because this is totally different for me. Hey, Miss Anita. Yeah, so I had to get on my computer, which totally makes me have to get here a little bit earlier. Because y'all know I am so used to like doing everything on my phone and my iPad. So this is weird for me. And I didn't know how my yeah, I like that better. I didn't know how my computer camera was gonna do. So I actually took my computer I use for work. And I've been doing that. Hey Liz. So Liz said whether you're new here, coming through here, or if you're true here, welcome. Make yourselves comfortable and smash that like button for our girl. Thank you, Liz. So Liz, Mom Ambition told me about there was a, let's see, there was a selection that you could do on your computer. Well, she didn't say computer. When you do your live, that could control like who could respond. And for the life of me, I could not get that to pop up on my phone or my iPad. So I said, I bet you it's on my computer. So once I logged onto my computer, I was able to see it all. So yes, so I'm here. Y'all, I'm gonna get started in a couple of minutes. So I do want to give y'all a little update. So Motivation Monday, I took it down. I had a lot of y'all ask about it. I took it down. Reason, not important, but I'm going to give y'all update. So Motivation Monday, this week when I started my week, let me get comfortable, y'all. Let me get comfortable. Whew. All right. So this week when I started my week, I was a little bit discouraged, not discouraged in the fact that I was discouraged about motivation. I was discouraged in my ability. As you guys know, I had started trying to lose weight in November. I used to be a really avid runner. I started running and it was too much too quick. So I am still dealing with a knee injury. I'm not one of those people that's going to complain a lot, so I don't really talk about it a lot. And Monday I was discouraged because I had planned to be so much further ahead than I am right now. And I think in that moment, God just slowed me down and He was like, oh, okay, because you can't run, you don't want to do anything. And then I had to say, I'm thankful that I still have the ability to do, the walking, the elliptical, the weights. I can do everything except run right now. Um, my injury is getting better, but I have a clicking sound when I walk. It's not painful, you guys, but it's just a process. And I think for me, coming out of a period of my life where I worked out 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes twice a day, ran 100 miles plus a month, to now I'm walking. I'm walking. So I have to pump myself up in order for me to even get on to go to the gym. When I got to the gym, y'all, let me tell you, I've been at that gym forever. And so it was like when I walked in, y'all know I'm a nurse. A lot of people just call me Nurse Keys. Nurse Keys, what's up? So I saw all my people and I did not work out as hard as I wanted to. So I was a little bummed. So when I got home, I told my husband, I was like, babe, I said, maybe I need to just keep working out at home for now. I was like, y'all, this view was like tearing me apart because it's opposite of what I am. But anyway, I told my husband, I said, maybe I just need to keep working out at home. I was like, that way I can get it done because y'all know time is of the essence. And the crazy thing is, I'll show you how God will slow you down. The next morning, because I did do weights, I did the Smith machine. I did some cardio. My gym is thebomb.com. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures one day. But I did walk. So I didn't think it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the way God silenced me was the next morning I woke up. I could barely move. And I was like, if he had not put all those people in place to stop me and slow me down, I'd have been crippled come Tuesday morning and would not have been able to work. But anyway, y'all here for the bags. Y'all here for the bags. So I didn't post the topic because y'all keep playing with this view. Bear with me. I didn't post the topic this week because what I want to talk about, I need y'all honest and open opinion. Okay. So I have my thoughts on this. I have been hearing so much about this pink drop, right? From Coach Outlet. Y'all know it's a Coach talk. So when the pink collection came out, and I have a bag over here, when it came out, everybody's like, "Oh my God, this drop is so much better than denim." Was it? Did y'all think so? I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all think. Now I'm gonna start the conversation with saying they did good on this drop because the site didn't crash. Kudos. What do y'all think about this drop? This powder pink drop? Still playing with my settings, y'all. What do y'all think about this powder pink drop? And y'all know there's going to be another drop on the 16th. I think it's for Mother's Day. Um, yeah, that's where we going right there, Dazzle. Right there, Dazzle. So, okay. Dream Kenya said no. Coco Apple said no. I thought it was a little bit weak. Dream Kenya said, but I'm not a pink girl. Nothing but that said, I don't think the pink drop was better than the denim drop. It wasn't as exciting. It was underwhelming. And then Michelle said, can we start with how the inside should have been in a darker color? And then Liz said, Product 47, that was perfectly said that it was underwhelming. Okay, so for me, aside from the color that it was pink, okay, aside from the color that it was pink, I do like pink. My favorite color, y'all know I love some black, royal blue, and fuchsia. My problem with the drop was this. Okay, the denim drop came out and it crashed the site. It crashed the site. I know a lot of y'all may not agree with me, but guess what? At least Coach went right into it and started restocking. Started restocking right away. They was restocking right away. So there was people that I talked to at like 5 and 6 in the morning that was like the site crashed. They didn't get what they wanted. And by 12:30, 1 o'clock, they was getting their stuff. Right or wrong. Let's see, the inside should have been light pink inside each bag. There was nothing on the website until after 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I was not happy about that. The bag sold out. There you go, ballet dancer in New Jersey, NJ. That is my whole point. So I don't understand people saying that this drop was better. Y'all help me understand. Help me understand. The denim drop was hyped up more. It was. But aside from them crashing the site, I think Coach did better than they did with this drop. If you went on the site, like I would say like even 12 to 24 hours later, the mini what was everybody trying to get? The mini city tote gone. The city tote gone. The notebook gone. The mini Rowan charm gone. And they've not restocked nothing. So y'all, how was this drop better? I don't get it. Now, I'm reading the comments. Melody Washington said, from Texas said this drop was disappointing. Michelle said the inside of the mini city tote and the regular city tote was perfect. So much easier to create color combos. Simply Lady M says hey girl, says she just got her large Rowan. And then Liz said, I think coaches intentionally restrict and release volume. It's a marketing strategy. So I agree with that part. So what do we do as consumers? I just feel like it has to be a happy medium somewhere. So you come out with this big drop like with the denim, right? You come out with this drop and the site crashes. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think a lot of people won't agree with me, but because I'm in education, I'm not mad at Coach about the site crashing. I'm not, because you don't know what you don't know until you start it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they came right back and started restocking was a win for me, because it said, I know y'all want our products. Oops, we wasn't prepared for this influx. Let's fix it. We got more products. Now they fixed it where it didn't crash, but they didn't have the products. So I was a little bummed by that, because I'm one of those people, especially with me being a content creator. If y'all notice, very seldom I'm first at anything. I'm hardly ever first at anything, because even though I'm a content creator, I gotta see somebody else's first. Number one, unless I'm going to the outlet, I just want to see somebody else's first, okay? So that was number one. So if that was like you guys and you were waiting for me or some of your other favorite content creators to post, you already lost all your stuff because they didn't stock it. They didn't stock the site. They weren't prepared. And they know everybody loves pink. I know it's a lot of people on here saying they're not pink people. But I'm going to tell you, if you make something in pink, it's going to sell out. It don't matter what shade it is. You're going to have people complain because it has purple undertones. It has too many reds. It's too mauve. It's too bright pink. It's too Barbie pink. But trust me, if you make something in pink, it's gonna sell. Um, let's see. Toya H said I was more influenced by your reviews. Oh, thank you. Now, I will tell y'all, I have been loving going to the outlet and checking the stuff out. I love that better, but I still like the unboxing experience. So I don't know how I'm going to do it in the next couple of months. What I did was go on the site, and this is a tip to all of y'all. I want to get to some of these comments too. But this is a tip to all of you guys. When you are trying to buy something from Coach, and if you stay near an outlet, I unfortunately stay an hour away. I know some people stay further away. Put it in your cart and you'll see if it's available for pickup. Now, sometimes the site and the store is not syncing, but 9 times out of 10 it is. So I wasn't going to waste my time going up there for an hour and what I wanted wasn't there. And my store didn't stock it all. The next thing is everybody's getting upset because your store had three, your store had four. We have to start working because we're spending our money. So we need to be smart about how we're doing these things. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're checking all your avenues before you jump out there and do stuff. Melody from Washington said, I talked to a coach manager and said each family is allowed 5 handbags. No wonder they sell out fast. You know, there are some people that were saying the resellers were coming in buying up everything. So I don't know. Abigail said, I meant I love both, but I like the denim a little more. I do love them both, but got both Romans. Um, the denim and the powder pink. Ballet dancer said, please remind her to thank you. I think I need to jump this. Okay, so talking about the Savannah, now I'm going to tell y'all personally, I wanted the city tote. I wanted the city tote. That's what I wanted. But when I went on there and saw that Savannah, I was like, city tote, what? Because I am one of those ladies that I love. I know some people think it's boring. I like plain color bags, but when you look inside, it's just a plethora of excitement. That's what I like. Simply Lady said, I think I need to jump on the Savannah before it gets gone or the price goes up. Y'all, I ordered 2 Savannahs. I have the pink one, which I already did a video on, and I'm going to show y'all the next one in the video that's dropping soon. But when I tell you they're nice, they're nice. Michelle said it's the basics of supply and demand. I think they're restricting volume while simultaneously increasing the number of drops. If they keep us thirsty, the demand rolls into the next drop, i.e., floral. This is my son. Hold on, y'all. Hey, son. Mom, what's going on? Say hey to the people. You said what? Say hey to the people. Oh, hey, what's going on? I don't quite know who I'm speaking to. Yeah, I'm on the live. I will see you when you get to the house, though. All right, all right. I love you. Appreciate it. All right, love you. Bye bye. So, y'all, I have to take that call because let me tell you, if I get home and my husband and my son call me and I don't answer, they send in the popo. Okay. Um, Yeah, Michelle, it is a supply and demand thing. But if you recall, if you've been on my channel for a while, I told you Coach Outlet is my nemesis. This is the hardest part of my handbag journey is Coach Outlet. And it's because they're always dropping something beautiful, something fun, something vibrant, something to go with the season, something to go with the occasion. And so you do have to execute some type of self control because if not, you're going to want more and more and more. And I will tell you, if I have the funds, I'm going to buy. I'm just going to be honest. Nothing but back says simply Lady M that Savannah is the real MVP. Yes, I like that y'all like her. So if y'all have not checked out the Savannah, let me show you her. So this is Miss Savannah. And y'all look. Yes. Look at Miss Savannah. So Savannah came in two different sizes. I got the large one, of course, and she is beautiful. Y'all, I'm getting ready to look. I'm trying to get the camera right, y'all. I am getting ready to drop a video that y'all are gonna love because let me tell you, I have several bags in my collection like this, but for the people that were on the fence, I want y'all to see how versatile this bag is, and don't get caught up on that center zip, okay? You're able to do so much more with that. Hey, Novel Crown. My store never shows inventory when they have it. I've heard a lot of people say that too. The other thing you can do is if you know what time your outlet opens, to go ahead and give them a call. And then sometimes I know with the denim drop, my outlet wasn't honest with me. So I don't know. I just think you gotta kind of find I'm looking for my notes, y'all. I wrote notes for this live. I think you gotta kind of find sorry, y'all. I think you got to kind of find what your store is doing and kind of make your moves based on that. For me, I honestly feel like I love going in store for the experience, but I still prefer to rip the paper off when it comes to my house. There is nothing like UPS, FedEx, all them dropping off packages. Let's see. Family first. Hello, son. Yeah, I had to say hey to my baby, y'all. He's 6 foot 5.5, but he's still my baby. All things Liz, my boys are the same. If I say I'll be home by 9 and I'm not home, they start blowing up my phone. Yes, and then he tried to give me a curfew, y'all. If it get dark early, he like, where you at? I'm just like, boy, I brought you in this world. What you doing? Um, I'm still praying and hoping. She's beautiful. I'm glad y'all like her. But I think she's gonna go fast on this. Y'all, I'm playing with this camera. I don't know how to do these front facing videos like that. But this is a beautiful color. I did add one more to my collection. Ballet dancer said I saw a clip of people at I saw people at the outlet. They had so many bags in their arms. So I saw some resellers reselling this bag already. So I don't know if because the city tote is gone, people are jumping on the Savannah, or if it goes back to what I said, people are starting to do reviews on the city on the Savannah, and people are starting to purchase. Jessica Priera said such a pretty bag. Hazel said it's like Christmas. Cynical Steph said, hey Dazzle, love you, but I want to exit because my spidey senses are telling me I want something after this live. You probably are going to want something after this live. Yes, Novel Crown says too. When you order online, you can use Rakuten. But did y'all know you can use Rakuten in store too? But I think it has to be hooked to your card. I do know people that do it. Um, so yeah, who else has something else to talk about with this pink drop? I'm trying to watch our time. Not that that matters, because I know we could talk about bags all day. All right, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and don't y'all be shy. Don't y'all be shy. Uh, I want to ask y'all a serious question. Abigail Morales said, how do you use it in store? I want to say that when you go onto your Rakuten app, that you have to have your card, whatever card you're going to use, linked, and then that way you can get it. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Abigail. I need to look at it myself. But since I've always shopped online, I've never really paid attention to it. But I do know there's a way you can do it. Y'all got all these questions for y'all. I'm gonna save some of them for a different live, but I was just thinking and writing. So now I want y'all to be honest with. Yes, I'm using my Coach notebook, y'all. This is one of them that I'm using, and I have the rings. I pulled the notebook out because I'm so used to like ripping my paper out. I like it like that. But yeah, I have to show y'all this one day. Y'all see that? Oh, it's so cute. Now I want to see who are gonna be honest with me. Say I am part of Dazzle's live. Raise your right hand, and I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, Lord. How many of y'all sticking with them old those high goals that y'all have for the beginning of the year? How many? I saw people saying they wasn't buying nothing. They was only sticking to their wish list. Um, I saw some really, really, really high goals. I didn't make none when it comes to handbags because I know I ain't got no control. Now, let me take that back because I don't want to give y'all the wrong impression. How I purchase my handbags is I set aside a budget every single month. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same budget. And it goes into a certain account, which is why when y'all see my purse videos, I have different check registers. I have one specifically for handbags. So when I get paid, I don't even have to touch the cash. I don't. I have an allotment that goes directly to that account. So if there's money in there, I can use it. And I don't put any bags on credit cards. Now, that's just me. That's me. I'm not saying everybody should do it because I have thought, well, I do have a Neiman Marcus and a Nordstrom card, but I don't really use it. But sometimes I will use it if they have like now they have something. I think it's the code is spring, and you can get up to $200 back if it's in my account where the deposit goes. I'll pay for it on my credit card so I can get the rewards, and then I'll take my card and pay off the credit card at that moment because I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I have been to a point in my life where after I got paid, paid all my bills, did all of that, I had $25, $30 to last till next payday. I promised myself I would never, ever, ever, ever do that to myself again. And it wasn't even because of my spending. It was because when I became a nurse, I thought it was my job to take care of my whole family. And I was buying things and doing stuff and paying people's bills and balling out at restaurants when people say they didn't have money, and I could go on and on and on. But y'all tell me how many of y'all are sticking to your goals. So Hazel said no sense to her line. I like that. Dream Kenya said I've been buying accessories like crazy. I gotta stop. Melody said I pay cash, no credit, no debit, no debt. Simply Reva said, I have failed handbag wise, but I have sold some to cover. Now, I think that's a cool thing. If you have handbags in your collection and you sell them, that money that comes back to me, that's handbag money. Who else thinks that? I think that's handbag. So if I sell my bag, this money that I get, that's handbag money. That's not savings money. That's handbag money. Ballet dancer said low bar, but I still spent too much. Cynical Steph said great idea. For Text Gal said I wasn't supposed to buy anything before Easter, but I failed. Ballet dancer Neiman Marcus is my enemy. Yes. Hazel Easter, I'm trying to stick to sales. Mira said she pleads the fifth. Melody Washington said, I am still saving cash at the same time. I have a miscellaneous bill just for my bags. And good afternoon. Hey, Erica Clark. Hey, honey girl 28, no problem. But yeah, so I think, I always apply when people go on low buys, no buys, or all of that. I'm just curious, and there's no judgment zone. How do y'all stick to that? Because how do y'all stick to that? Like everywhere you look, there is a beautiful bag. I mean, if you look on your phone, if you get on Facebook, and I think me and some of my friends could be talking about a bag. I promise if I log into IG or Facebook, that bag is going to pop up on my timeline. It's going to pop up. So you got them there. You got them when you're all out in the community. How do you say no? Toya says she struggles daily. My issue is finding deals and sell on handbags. So where are the best places? I really think Dealers is the best place to get bags on sale. All things Liz, yes, if you sell the bag, that's handbag money. That's the unsaid. Liz, you need to add that to your handbag guideline book. If you sell a bag, the money you make off that sale, that's handbag money. Denitra, hey boo. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I depend on Denitra because she popping out. She popping out. So after she posts her stuff, I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like that. Curvy Southern TV, hey Dazzle and not hey. Nothing but bad said, y'all better come through. 58 beauties in the chat. I love you, Liz. Thank you. Melody Washington said, it's called being disciplined. Yes, it is. So, again, I'm going to use my profession for this example. I wear Pandora, and I used to want to wear my Pandora at all. Like, it was special occasions. And my background, I do med surg, step down, but I'm a critical care nurse most oftentimes. So my patients are so sick they can't talk. Now I remember having this lady that was passing with cancer. And so sometimes you just have to sit and talk with them, you know. And she was just so worried. And I was like, what's going on? She started like naming all the stuff she had at home. She was like, I have fine china. I'm not going to be able to use it. Now, let me preface this with saying she did have a terminal cancer and she had already accepted that she was going to pass. So, you know, that Ann Kubler Ross, the stages of, denial, anger, acceptance, bargaining, she had already been through all of that. But I'm saying she listed China. She listed money that she had saved. She had timeshares and she had all this stuff and she never used it. She never used it. And she was like, let me tell you something because you're young. She was like, every day that you breathe is a reason to celebrate and wear the things that you love. So now I wear my Pandora. People be asking me why do I wear Baccarat to work? Because I opened my eyes this morning. So I kind of have that philosophy even when it comes to purchasing handbags. I know we all have things that we have to take care of and things that we have to do. But why are we working and existing in this world if all we're going to do is work, save, and pay bills? That's not what we're here for. I think we should all adapt good things where we can spend money on things that we love. And handbags is a hobby just like people collect baseball cards and all of that. So why do we restrict ourselves so much? Michelle said, I asked myself why I'm wanting it. Is it something I've been eyeing, or did I see someone else with it and have FOMO? That's a good question. I know a lot of people say fear of missing out usually makes them, but I will tell you, my girl also that's on YouTube, Determined to Be, she taught me something really good about handbags. She was like, girl, when you buy that handbag, you better move into it before the return policy is up. Now, I'm not one of those ones that like to return bags. If I'm questionable about it, I'll leave like the paper on it. But that is something I have adapted, I would say, within the past year or so. And you guys, I have found that I have so less unused bags in my collection. Like every bag that I'm purchasing, I'm rotating. Like this week, I've been in 3 different bags already. It's been crazy. I haven't done videos on all of them, but I've been in 3 different bags this week because I will tell y'all when I go in my closet now, I just get so excited about my collection. It makes me smile. I have a bag, I feel like now, for everything. And I think it's important. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you can support that, nothing's wrong with that. But don't go without buying little baby DJ his milk, or not paying for your kids' stuff to buy a bag. I don't believe in that. Curvy Southern, I saw that comment. Let's see. I got so many in here. I appreciate y'all being so active. I wanted to see what she said. Um, Ballet Dancer said, I saw some of Miss Denitra's videos. She be pulling out, she be doing the Kendrick Lamar on it. Sometimes you gotta bust out and show them. She be getting it. Uh, Amen. Yes, braids, like Brandy said. Amen. Every day is a blessing. Hey, Miss Toya. Miss Toya is the reason I'm on this empire kick. Oh, speaking of empires, did y'all see my video that I put out today? Did y'all see my video? It's not an empire, y'all, but it's, what we gonna call it? Cause it's from Amazon. It's a zompire. We gonna come up with a name. But y'all. Ooh, wait. Is this bag not sexy, y'all? I'm trying to get the camera right, y'all. Is this bag not sexy? Yes, yes, yes. So how I ended up with this is that I want the Soft Empire 35, and I want it in the maple color. They didn't have it. This bag is very close to the 35, but the 35 is a little bit bigger than this. Y'all, I don't know if I need it because this bag is big. She's big. Y'all check out that video. But this was Amazon. It's still on there, and I got to give props where props is due. Miss P Banks and Simply D, they purchased them and did some videos on it. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. And then doing my research, I initially was going to get the 35 in black and send my 28 back. But y'all, the 28, I have one in here. Let me get her. My Empire 28 is the perfect size. This bag is everything. But this is Miss Toya's fault. Me on this Empire kick. But y'all see the difference? Hold on. Let me get in the camera right. So this is a little bit smaller than the 35. And this is the 28. And she holds so much. Y'all check out my video. I posted it today around lunchtime. And then y'all look. Y'all see Savannah? Y'all, me and this camera. Okay. I ain't used to this, y'all. Y'all don't be laughing at me either. Don't be laughing at me because I'm trying. This camera is crazy. I don't know. I guess I'm not really used to front facing. So this is Savannah and this is the Empire 28. So y'all see that? They are very close in size. So I can't wait to see some of y'all videos on this. All Things Liz says, she's so right. Wear your stuff. I know that's right. We are wired to operate in the mindset of scarcity, but the challenge is to consider the abundance. I love that, Michelle. We are wired to operate in the mindset of scarcity, but the challenge is to consider the abundance. That's deep. That's deep. I like that. I like that. Vortex gal saving to go on vacation. Me too, girl. Dream Kenya, I carry my purse around the house. Don't we all? And be walking and like strutting like, yes, I got my bag. Cause honey, this right here now, Miss P taught me this. Cause I'm normally not a forearm girl. But this bag right here, honey, I came into work today. I was like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And they was like, oh, your bag is cute. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Acting like I didn't know that. But this bag is bae. So I know some people don't care for dupes, but this is a good one. This is a good one. That's a good one. Um, Toya H said that's my biggest issue, to make sure I live the fullest. Oh, y'all, these comments coming through quick. I apologize if I'm not getting everybody. I'm trying. Kenya Rogers said, absolutely, my bags match my outfit. Melody Washington said, could you one day do a class on tying the beautiful handbag scarves? I will. I will. I'll be honest, some days I just, honey, it's a surprise. Surprise, surprise. Simply Reva said, I'm thinking about getting the Empire dupe for my mom's Mother Day gift. If she likes it, I might get the real one for Christmas. We right here. We right here, because let me tell you the other problem. The Empire 28 is closed. You see it has the zipper. This one right here is the size of the 35. Well, it's a little bit smaller, but it has a zipper. But the actual Empire 35 is set up like this. And so I don't know. I may end up just getting the black one like this and just calling this my maple. Y'all see I'm playing with the count, because she's perfect. She's perfect. I love her. So Toya H, she said, I wish Savannah came in more color options. Savannah comes in a lot of colors though. Let me look on my phone. Have you looked? Because I know she comes in chalk, black. She comes in dark stone. She comes in the large signature, the taupe, brown, and some other color. There's a lot, but the smaller ones don't. But the smaller ones, I heard a lot of people say that they were too small. Thank you, Miss Anita. Layla Travel World recently retired, so I'm trying to figure out what to do about all bags since I no longer leave the house for work. So I will say that is a difference too, because I think even within the purse community, those of us that work from home, don't work, stay at home moms, those of us that have to go out of the house, all of us carry our bags so differently. So differently. Thank you, Miss Q. Miss Q in the house. Y'all check out Miss Q. She been getting rid of some beautiful, beautiful bags too. Hey, Simply D. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all one more question, and I don't have mine here. I think, let me see. Is it where I can get to it? I don't even know if I know the answer to this. So this was going to be a poll question, but I was like, let me go ahead and ask. Because y'all, I've been writing down ideas. So I was like, how am I using my Coach notebooks? Use it for YouTube, your purse channel, purse content, duh. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So this is a poll question, but I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all now. So far this year, and y'all type it in the comments, what has been your favorite handbag purchase? I got to think on that, y'all. What has been my absolute favorite handbag purchase of 2025 so far? Let me get my purse journal out. Do y'all feel like sometimes you have to see it? Miss Toya said the Empire. Oh, somebody said the Denim Rowan. Nothing but bags at her Brooklyn 39 in natural. Oh yeah, she loved that. Y'all, that straw bag, she loved that. Brown Skin Nurse, large city bucket bag. What color, Miss Brown Skin Nurse? Miss Q said her Denim Rowan. Melody Washington said her Rowan. All things bag. Let's see. Classic handbags. Classic handbags. Did you say you're Rowan? You got all them empires over there, girl. I was watching your videos on lunch. Simply D, my fuchsia camera, hands down. She said, Donny, baby. Michelle repurchased the Brooklyn 28 in black. Toya H. I'm going to have to agree with Toya H on this. She said her Maggie tote signature leather. I did not buy that bag. It was gifted to me. So I can't use that one, but that is definitely up there. Denitra said her sketch rogue hands. Really? Okay. Honey Girl 28 said Coach duffel bag from the boutique. I've wanted one forever. All things list says I don't have one. I love no, all things list, you gotta pick out one. You can't say all of them. Joy's Journey, you can't say all of them. You gotta pick one bag that you bought this year, and it has to be your favorite bag. That's the only one you can keep. Pretend like you gotta keep it. Y'all cheat and talking about all of them. Nope, you can't do that. Let's see. Everybody talking about all of them. You can't do that. Oh, Simply Reva said the Hadley Turnlock tote in Bluebell is second place, but her banded shoulder bag in Dark Stone is first. Dream Kenya said in Signature Leather. Okay. All About Bags at her Marc Jacob Denim Double Chain Snapshot. I haven't seen that bag. NY Baby said, no drop choke just like the denim, yes. I regret not getting the Maggie tote, the denim Laurel, my signature leather. Miss Q said, she said one thing and then she stopped. Tracy Ingram, I'm stocking that bag. Which bag did Tracy say? I didn't see it. Anita Favorite said, my Dooney Plumeria satchel. That is very pretty. That is very pretty. Did you do a video on that? I didn't see that one, Miss Anita. Abigail Morales, I'm right there with you. So let me look at the bags that I've purchased this year. Which one do y'all think was my favorite based on my reaction? This shall be interesting. I can't use the Maggie because that was a gift. Let's see. Oh, y'all. I know. I know. Let's see if y'all gonna guess it. Chain shoulder tabby, denim chain. Okay, Miss Q said her denim chain tabby 30. Tracy Ingram denim chain tabby 30. That bag is beautiful. Naturally niche said City Bucky and Iris. I was so glad they brought something out for y'all purple ladies. Hey, Olitha Williams. Any black on black. So y'all, I really think that my favorite bag that I purchased with my own coins that has been my favorite. I love them all. Nobody has said it yet. If I had to take one out of all of them that I purchased, it's going to be a bag that I slept on and I was late to the game. It was my Coach Times Square Tabby 26. When I tell y'all I love that bag, that Times Square Tabby 26, I love it. The thing is, I don't know where I was at. I saw the 17 and the 20, but I never saw the 26. When I tell y'all that bag is everything, it is everything. And then my next favorite bag, y'all ain't gonna believe me, is my little cheap Amazon bag that I paid $39 for that was black and quilted. Y'all, you couldn't tell me I wasn't cute with that bag. You couldn't tell me I was not. So I'm with y'all. I love all of my bags. I really do. I love all of my bags. Um, I love all of my bags. Now, my favorite accessory of the year, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna blame this. Hey, Lanita. Yes, my Times Square Tabby 26 by far was the favorite. Now, my favorite accessory, y'all know I love Coach's zip around wallets. And I don't know what it is about this wallet, but y'all, I just sit and stare at this wallet. This is Denitra's fault. Although she had retail. This is probably one of my favorite wallets that I purchased. My favorite SLG that I purchased this year. Y'all see, I had to add my little C to it. This wallet is so beautiful, you guys, and it feels so good. And this is just timeless Coach. Like, this is never going to go out of style. And y'all see, I had it in a red bag, I had it in a black bag. It's in my brown bag now. Here we go at the camera. It's in my brown bag. This wallet is just everything. I still think about getting the Rowan. I like the regular size Rowans. I do like the large Rowans, but I prefer the regular. But this is probably my favorite SLG so far this year. So far. Olitha said Coach Rowan Black Pebble Leather medium bag. Yeah, the Laurel is off the chain too. The Roman is nice. Yes, you got it right, Dream Kenya. So did you, Curvy Southern TV. It's cute. Yeah, it goes with so much. And who else buys all the Christmas boxes just so you can get the little charms? And I see that they sell them, but they $35 a piece. Where they doing that at? Melody Washington said, "You're the reason buying my first Coach Red Rowan is." Oh, that the Romans are so nice. The color pops off on that chart. Thank you, Hazel. Oh, you said my mentor. Thank you, Melody. Y'all, how long I done had y'all on here? We ain't even looking at the time. 51 minutes. So I'm not going to ask y'all no more questions. Let me. I do. I am. I'm sorry. I got all these questions, and they were supposed to be for different weeks, but I just want to talk. So I noticed at the beginning of the year, who all keeps a wish list. I had a wish list in my purse journal, but I don't think it's really a wish list because I don't really be doing nothing with it. Miss Q said me. This is my wish list, y'all, and it's been the same. Ooh, so it's right side, y'all. This is my wish list items. I wanted the Chanel medium DeVille tote. So story about that. My husband saved the money for me to get it for my anniversary in 2023. And I just couldn't see paying $5,000 for the bag. So I did purchase a replica. I don't put replicas on my channel, but I do purchase replicas. Um, but that's a whole nother story. And after I got the replica, it was a spot on replica. I wore that bag maybe 5 or 6 days. And I was like, girl, you switch your bags too much to be spending $5,000 on a bag. So I knocked that Chanel out. Although I saw a Chanel last night I like. The other thing I had on there was my Delina exclusive perfume. I did purchase that. As y'all can see, number 3 is the LV Damira Ben Thames GM. That's still on my wish list. That's actually a vintage bag. Tory Burch perfume, Just Like Heaven. I can't find that anywhere. Anywhere. And then my Dooney and Burke Natural Florentine Small Zip. That Mo wallet, y'all see I put got her. I don't know why they took forever to put that wallet on site. I got it. But I don't really have a lot of wish list items. Let's see. Miss Q said me. Miss Toya says she does. Dream Kenya does. Olitha does. Yeah, ballet dancer. Those Chanel toes are so beautiful. I would show mine on my channel, but people petty. I don't work too hard for somebody to try to take my channel down over a bag. Um, Shanisha Foots Mim, Dazzle, you didn't answer my question about changing handbags every day sometimes. If I didn't have such a busy work life, I probably would. Because, like I said, I changed bags 3 times this week already. So I just don't have the time to do it. I would love to change my bags every day. I just don't have the time. So the reason why I asked y'all about your wish list, because my question is, this year have you added to your wish list, or have you been working on getting what's on your wish list? So y'all tell me, are y'all buying what's on your wish list, or are you adding to your wish list this year? Olitha says she has no navy, no little barrel is cute. Yes. Olitha said working on getting items. All about bags said I don't keep a wish list due to me changing my mind. Miss Q said she's added to her wish list. Simply D said getting what's on her wish list. Miss Q said she actually got two. Erica's working on getting hers. Ballet dancer said I still want that Chanel mini square. Coco Apple said both. Hazel E said I don't keep a list. Am I crazy? Um, I wouldn't say you're crazy, but I would say it is nice to write down what you want so you can see if you actually get it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you see, I haven't wrote anything on here, and I have five. This I've been keeping this since 2023. No, I'm lying. Yeah, I started this in 2023. So I will tell y'all I seen this bad bag last night. Let me see. And I sent it to Liz. And I ain't gonna buy it. But y'all, this thing is fire. Let me see if y'all can see it on here. It's a Chanel bag. And it's not as pricey as I thought it was gonna be, but it's up there. Now this bag I probably would, no, I wouldn't. I don't know. I say that, and then when I get to actually having to purchase the bag, I'm just like, I just can't spend that money. My husband was so devastated because he was proud. He was like, this is my anniversary present to you. And then I was like, I'm not spending no $5,000 on that bag, boy. Are you crazy? So this is her. This is the Chanel 25 large handbag. It's in gray, grain cow skin and gold tone metal in black. She black. She's black. Y'all, look at that bag. Ooh. I think I'm gonna drop the link. So I'm gonna put it on my community wall so y'all can see it. But honey, when I tell you this bag is fire, she is fire. Yeah, y'all can. Oh, let me see if I get closer. Let me see. But it's beautiful, and they have it in pink, black, white. Y'all see that? Ooh, y'all see that bag? Yes, please. Yes. And Chanel better not cut up and do one with a black chain, a black on black, and maybe just have the Chanel symbol in and go look at her shirt with her bag. Get it, girl. Get it. Honey, I looked at that video so many times. Look at there. Honey, work. Work, ma'am. Y'all forgive me. I'll be in a whole nother zone when I be loving it. So somebody said try to find it pre-love. It just dropped. So it's not out pre-love. It just dropped. Um Miss Q, yes, outside pockets, baby. You saw that. Look at Miss Ma'am, honey. Can you say she's strutting? I ain't mad at her. Look at this. Y'all look at that. Come on with it, girl. Work. Work. Look at that. Yes, ma'am. I'll be walking just like that with that bag. With my look with my Walmart outfit on. With my Shein outfit on. But I'm having me some nice sneakers on though. I don't really care about clothes like that, but my sneakers, I gotta have some nice sneakers on. Thank you, Miss Hazel. Yes. Hey, Miss Didi Bean. Miss Q said I never wanted Chanel, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna post it on my community wall. Y'all, when I tell you that bag, I did a double take. I was like, whoa. where is this from? Love it. But then when I got to the register, I probably would be like, I changed my mind. But y'all, I have enjoyed this live so much. I have so many questions for y'all. And y'all see, y'all are helping me evolve and learn. Um, I just enjoy this. I thank y'all for being my therapy. I do. I thank y'all for being my therapy. It's just a blessing to have this community, like I say every single week. I thank all of y'all for your time, for being here, for liking my videos. Also, you guys know I've been watching y'all videos on the treadmill. So if you see me post a little running person with some wind behind it, that means I watched your video, but I was on the treadmill. So I've been finding ways to incorporate a healthier lifestyle, but still enjoy. I love working out, but still enjoy my persistence. So I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy. So, what y'all say? Y'all love tread? Thank you. Yeah, I started Treadmill Chronicles, and that's to give love to some of the people in the community that y'all might not know, or just to show love to y'all videos that I'm watching. So when I'm on the treadmill, I don't know, y'all might be featured in my treadmill chronicles as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's live. I thank you so much for just making me and this community, this my channel a priority. It really means so much to me. I thank you guys so very much. And as I always say, remember, remember, remember. Be good to others, but be even better to yourself because we cannot pour from an empty cup. Bye bye. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. Mom Ambition, thank you for telling me about this because this live went so good. Liz, thank you. Thank all of you for having my back. I appreciate y'all. Bye bye.